All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. How many more days till Christmas? We got like one, two. I mean, if you count, I don't know. I usually call Christmas Eve on Christmas Day on Christmas Eve, but we got about 3 days to go. Hopefully, everybody's all excited. Today is Tuesday. Great day in the market. There's a lot of good things going on. A lot of you basically capitalized. A lot of noise. You guys hear a lot of noise? Hold on. Sounds bad. Audio is very bad. Ooh, hold on a second. Let me fix something here. I'm coming a little too loud. Testing. Hold on. All right, does that sound a little bit better? How about that? All right, how about that? Is that still good? A little better. I got a new. Oh, hold on. Testing. Is that a little bit better? Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Testing. Does that sound a little bit better? Just trying to fix it up over here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Audio sounds better? A lot better? All right, good. How about on YouTube, Facebook Live? Sorry about that. I just added a brand new webcam, so hopefully everybody can see it. The video looks pretty good right now. Hopefully everybody can see everybody great. I guess I should have did a test before. All right. Well, we're going to cut this all out when we do the recording. But anyway, I got an announcement to make. Something really sad happened. And here at CyberTrading University, we're like a family. We have a lot of great traders, and we have a lot of us that are a lot older. And William Donaldson put it in the trading room. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm going to just copy and paste it in there at 8:12. Let me just put this in there. And for some of you here in the chat, let me put that in there for you too, so you guys can read it. He said what he just said. He said he's going to have to discontinue. I'll read it step by step. He says, "Good morning, all. I hope this is a final. A note finds you all well. Sadly, I must report that I will not be able to continue at CTU, even only as a very minor player. I'm currently COVID-19 and spent yesterday at the ER. Yesterday, I have emphysema. So at my age at 70, I need to focus. CTU has been a great group. Merry Christmas all, and God bless. And let's all wish him our great prayers, and hopefully he does well. I hate to hear stories like that, but this COVID's really changed everyone's lives, and let's do our prayer for him. And then also, one other, everybody knows Grant Brockway. Grant, you've been a great, here just at the trading room. You've always been contributing. I always love it. I know you for years. We all love you. I know you're fighting cancer out there too, guys. Please, let's pray for Grant to do well. Another good thing I want to do well. But Grant, definitely take care of yourself too. I know, sometimes people don't realize that. I had another story of a student that the wife. I think I told you this before. The wife called us up and said that we had a student that was with us and was very quiet. I don't think a lot of people even know who he was. And he was in there, and his wife sadly told me he had to cancel his subscription here at CTU because he just passed away. And he said that he said one of the greatest things, he goes, I just want to let you know, he woke up every single morning because he loved to hear your voice and he loved to be part of the room. It kept him focused. It really helped with his mind. It was just something that he was always looking forward to because he just loved trading, and he was very happy what he found. So, listen, it's very means a lot to us. And I think that's why I also love what I do. Okay. So, and I think the staff here at CTU also, we all feel the same way. And we're always very grateful that we're always part of your lives. So thanks everybody for that. But, for you guys out there, please be well. All right. Now let's get back into trading. Let's see what's going on. There's a couple of stocks that are moving. I do want to start off with, a couple of stocks that we traded yesterday before we go through this watch list. We have a couple of big ones. JD, AMTX. We did have CLA that was moving, EQOS. I mean, like, there are just so many things that are moving in the market. And not only that, we really, believe it or not, we're killing on swing trades. I mean, and you know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing as good as I thought when I look at something else, like a Peloton, for crying out loud. I had my sister call me up today, and she did this ridiculous, stupid option trade. Something that, like, you would never even think, like, it was a sucker's bet, like a big sucker's bet. And she's up like 150 grand on Peloton. She spent like $7,000 on doing an option, which was like, it was like she bought it for like 80 cents. She bought like some ridiculous out of the money option, a big sucker's bet. And it actually worked out for her. And she's calling me up and she's freaking out, like, what do I do? And this and that. I'm like, you have to pay the taxes on it. That's what she was worried about. She was worried about how is she going to pay the taxes. And I just want everybody know, whoever's watching this live, if you're worrying about paying taxes, you can't afford to trade. That's like the guy going into a Porsche dealership and ask them, what's this car? What's the mileage? What's this get on what does it get per mile on the gas? And the salesman goes back and tells the guy, like, listen, if you worry about paying for the gas, you can't afford the car. Okay. And that's really what it comes down to it. So anyway, I thought that was, congratulations to her. She's doing great, but, gotta take the money and run. Peloton, let me bring it up. My God, it's up huge. I mean, look at it. Things up at 160. I'll tell you my opinion on. I told her. She's like, should I sell it? I said, listen, we traded. We own Pinterest. I mean, I own Pinterest, and Pinterest. We had that really big back gap up. Let me just bring up Pinterest. So we had this that happened to us right here. We owned it at 50, and we had that big gap up, ran to like almost 68. And I told everybody that it started breaking down. I said, the stock starts trending down. If it holds here for about 2 hours, the stock could definitely probably go to 180, 200. She's like, oh, please don't tell me that. I'll make 10,000 every point it goes up. I said, well, listen, that's what the reason why we know that is because being a good day trader, you learn how to swing trade. Okay. And you know what? You'll be a phenomenal swing trader. You might not be a good day trader, but you may be a great swing trader, but you wouldn't know how to swing trade if you don't learn how to day trade first, because the day trade makes you very conservative. It shows you what to look for, what to worry about. Sometimes it's a little too fast, but at least you understand what's happening and you're more engaged in what's going on. So that's the beauty of it. But anyway, let's go back, look at a couple of stocks yesterday, because we had a couple of nice little winners. NK was obviously one of the stocks that did really well. That stock ran from 11 to 18. It was a really nice winner, great day trade, horrible swing trade. Okay, so that's something you have to look at. The IZEA, that also was a great IP. It's a penny stock, which I'm not a fan of, but we do trade them once in a while. Stock's doing pretty well. It's gapped up again. I put this back on my B list. It's it was an easy stock. It was algo stock. It was easy to get in and out of it. So that stock, you just have to trade a lot of shares of it. It did get volatile at some times. Another one was a really good pre-market, was this EYEG, and then she just tanked. Total great short squeeze. All right. And then what else that we had? Another big dump was, that was the biggest dump right there. And then we had the NNDM, was it? I think that was, that one right there. That one also is going back on the, back on the list. Look, she's strong again from yesterday, and she's strong again this morning. Now, the list is pretty big, okay? Yeah, we got somebody on YouTube telling me about Mara. That's right. We did great with Riot. Forgot about that Riot, which we're doing really well on that on the swing trade, and we're also doing pretty well on Mara. Mara is also doing, and you know what? I wish I bought more Mara than Riot. You know what I mean? And but listen, they're all going up. It's unbelievable. It's like, if you thought you missed if you really thought you missed the rally back in March, this is like unheard of. I mean, now things are really starting to pick up, and the market's not even up that big. I mean, we finally broke 30,000 and stuff like that. But there are stocks out there that are, benefiting from, the pandemic, and you got to go with the money where it's going. So anyway, here I am talking too much. I know I got to get ready for us to start trading. Let me go through the watch list because today we got a really, really busy day. We got Traders Talk for everybody here in the Cyber Group room. And, and tomorrow we got open house before we got Christmas. So we got all that taken care of, and you guys got classes. Hope you guys enjoyed classes. Let's start with the big, let's start with the big stocks we're going to keep an eye on this morning in day trading. JD was looking really well. I don't know what happened. She kind of backed off all of a sudden. She might go on my B list versus my A list, but that one is moving this morning. Another one that popped early this morning is AMTX. Another really nice push. Great iceberg orders right there on level 3. Nice little trend. Cheap stock up 72%. Going to watch that one. I know you guys benefited from that one also. Just fix something here. So we got the EQOS. Another one. She's hovering at the highs. Not a lot of orders out there on level 3. You can see them out there, but it looks like it's got some resistance levels here at 1250. We'll keep an eye on that. But she's making a Fausto flag, which is a pretty nice thing that I looked at. Hopping over here on the B list. Sometimes they pop on the A list. ELYS is another one that's kind of flat right now, but she is up 17%. The stock has been an unbelievable swing trade. Okay, this stock, we've been trading it since the ending of November. It was at $1.50. It's already up over 500%. Okay, look at that. It's up every day. Doesn't look like a good day trade, but you know what? She did become a good, very swing trade. FTech, another one that we've been trading very actively. The stock was $1, ran to $7. It was a great short-term swing trade. She's trending up a little bit. She's doing pretty well. Also, I forgot yesterday, FCell. Guys, FCell is doing great too. That one put back on your watch list. My list is so damn long. I really have to kind of like limit this because I got so many of them on here. FCell from yesterday. She's picking up again today, this morning. Plug was another one you guys did great on. Plug just broke another, another all-time 52-week high. Plug. Forgot to mention this one we traded yesterday. I mean, look at those charts. Beautiful, and she's just starting to move. But remember, Plug is pretty nasty, so be careful. That stock, Norman saying in the trading room says Plug has been a good swing trade. And you know why, Norman? You would have known that. Sometimes these stocks are not very easy to day trade. Listen, we're doing great with Chewy, right? Chewy's been, phenomenal, but I told you this yesterday. She's a very hard stock to day trade, but we're killing it on a swing trade, okay? So Chewy, we're doing pretty well. What else we got going on? We got Mavis that's going to go on this watch list. I want to keep an eye on. Great swing trade right there also, but she's not doing too well on a day trade. KOPN, another one that I put it back on the watch list. Another one's gapped up about 12%. Great orders out there. Nice trend. I'm telling you, the list is ridiculous. And we're gonna have to pick and choose. I mean, I haven't had a list this big in a long time. CLA, another stock. New IPO stock was at $9.80. Look at it, it's at $15, up 49%. She's got a big spread though, which I know you guys are spending a lot of time talking about. Peloton, we talked about earlier about that one. The holding here pretty strong. Good luck for my sister. By the way, you guys, some of you know my sister Tina, right? She was actually one of the reasons how I got into the industry. I don't know if do you guys ever read my book? Anybody here in the cyber group know my sister Tina? She actually, once in a while, I have her as a speaker. She's just a little, very fast. Grant, you remember her? She came sometimes. I had to do a speaking to the on-site. She was, if you read my book, she was one of the reasons. She got into trading, and because she was driving a nicer car than me because she was the smart one. She actually got a job as a trader. I was an ignorant guy that says, I don't need to learn. And I went out there and tried to learn on my own. And when she was driving a nicer car and she was talking about level 2 and level 3 and instant, I'm sitting at the dinner table like, what the hell is this girl talking about? I says, enough's enough. I got to find out what she was doing. And that was one of the big reasons. So anyway, you should read my book on that. Pretty interesting story. But when I have some time, I'll spend more time talking about it. But we're running out of time here. What else I got? We got the IZEA that's moving also this morning. But that's the one that we played from yesterday. And all the other ones we already know about. NMDM, FCell, and Plug. Big list, okay? Listen, a lot of people don't like to get too crazy going into the final days of the year. They like to finish out 2020 on a very positive note. So, listen, Don't get cocky. We talked about that yesterday in the cyber group room. We were trading. Me and Josh, you heard us saying, listen, I knew I should have held it. Could have made more money, but I'm not getting greedy. I'm just going to take the money and run. And I think a lot of people are going to start to realize it's not a time when to do that. Scott says, I want to buy my copy soon. Yeah, it's on Amazon. The book has been, it's called How to Beat Market Makers at Their Own Game. And what else is it? It's been published by Wiley, one of the most well-known publishing companies. They actually were begging me to write the book. And you know what? I'm just on a quick note, just on my book. Honestly, I don't know how people have time to write a book. You don't really make, I mean, I'm not in politics where they make a fortune on books. We don't make anything on it. It's actually a loss. I got no time to write a book. But you know what? They wanted me to write it. I wrote it, and actually, they said, you know what? Now you're an author. So kind of like, it's like a feather in your cap. It works out pretty well. And it's not like a self-published, a reputable publishing company wanted it and worked out. It's a pretty cool book. It's a fast read. It's not, it's a good for beginners. It's a fast read, and you might read it 2-3 times and really get it. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Sorry to be chatting away and whatever, but be safe. We'll get ready for the open. If you watch this on YouTube, just like us, friend us, pay the $9, do the trial. And if you are doing a trial, hopefully you guys are enjoying it and having a great time. All right. We'll see you back here at in the cyber group room for Traders Talk, and we'll be back here on YouTube, Facebook Live, and for the afternoon meeting at 2:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.